This video is an introduction, instruction, and demonstration of Special Operations Command language translation device called Vita. Now in Latin, Vita means life, and in communications, that is life. So, the SOCOM Vita stands for Versatile Intelligent Translation Assistant. Versatile because the Gen 1 does vocal translation, but the Gen 2, coming within a year, does visual translation as well, enabling the operator to read foreign signs and graffiti while deployed. The I stands for intelligent because we leveraged AI to create this capability. The T stands for translation because that's what it does. And the A stands for assistant because it's not perfect. Occasionally, it's going to need the input from an operator to learn a new word or new phrase, for an example, and that's where we need your help. Special Operations Joint Acquisition Task Force, or JATF, is conducting a 90-day limited user assessment where we need your feedback. Reporting bugs and letting us make patches helps us to refine the final product to go to the tactical operator at the edge. Now, there's going to be an email at the end of this video where you can send us your feedback, and we'll also have an engineer on the phone to provide customer support. That's the what. The why is that the National Defense Strategy requires Special Operations Forces to shape and influence in multiple operational domains. The best way to win the hearts and minds of your host nation partner force is to be able to speak their tongue well. That's the why. The so what is because imagine if every single American Special Operations Forces soldier can deploy anywhere in the world and on day one be able to speak with every one of their host nation partner forces at a fluent level. A means they don't have to rely as much on interpreters and translators with the potential risk of agendas and manipulation. It also means with every operator being their own linguist, being able to speak to every one of their partner force host nation at a fluent level, it increases the interoperability at the strategic, operational, and tactical level. That is hyper-enabling the operator. That concludes my introduction. I will be followed by our engineer with instructions and our linguist with a demonstration. Thank you.
This first generation of the Vita language translation prototype is comprised of a laptop and a phone. The phone is used as the user interface. The laptop removes the need for the cloud as all translation happens on the GPU. This removes the need for internet connectivity. The Vita solution will become smaller and more capable over time. The phone needs to be networked to the laptop. You can run in a cabled or a wireless configuration. If you connect using a cable, you can turn off the signal on the laptop and the phone to reduce your RF signature and connect securely and privately. Alternatively, you can connect wirelessly using Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. You can also close the lid of the laptop, but beware of overheating in confined spaces. To operate, simply turn on both devices. There are multiple preference options. You can run in landscape, portrait, 1 or 2-person mode. You can choose how to connect and pick the language you want to use. Once the devices are on, connect them. Then, select the language translation app on the phone. Press, talk, and then release to translate.
Натисніть і поговоріть, а потім відпустіть, щоб перекласти.
This is the first generation prototype. Please check the information at the end of the video to find where to reach out with questions and feedback. Your feedback helps improve the device for future iterations and users.
Thank you, Brian. My name is Sasha, I'm Ukrainian, and I'm going to demonstrate a Vita translation device. Цей пристрій легко використовувати. Я натискаю кнопку, коли розмовляю, і відпускаю, коли закінчую. Vita перекладає з української на англійську майже в реальному часі. Пристрій Vita працює дуже добре, але він ще не вдосконалий, тому ми називаємо його помічником.
This device is easy to use. I press the button when I talk and let go when I finish. Vita translates from Ukrainian to English almost in real time. Vita's device works very well, but it is still imperfect. That's why we call him an assistant.
Пристрій показує частоту перекладу за допомогою жовтої або червоної лінії під словами. Це дозволяє користувачу вносити корекції вручну.
The device shows the purity of the translation using a yellow or red line under the words. This allows the user to make manual corrections.
У пристрої є багато налаштувань, що дозволяє мені налаштовувати його під свої власні потреби і проводити кращі оперативні дії.
The device has many settings which allows me to customize it according to my own needs and conduct the best operational actions.
Обмежень в використанні практично немає. Все залежить від ваших потреб та уяви. Vita можна використовувати не тільки для операційних потреб, а також для постійного перекладу телевізійних радіоновин для місцевого населення.
There are practically no restrictions on use because Vita can be used not only for operational needs but for broadcasting television and radio news for local population.
Пристрій можна підключити до радіостанцій для спілкування з людьми на місцях або поєднувати з іншими засобами зв'язку, такими як смартфон і комп'ютер, за допомогою декілька кабелів і перехідників.
The device can be connected to a radio station to communicate with people on the ground or to combine with other means of communication such as a smartphone and a computer with several cables and adapters.
Все це робить пристрій Vita необхідним в будь-яких ситуаціях.
All this makes the Vita device necessary in all situations.
Це є прототип першого покоління, тому ваш зворотній зв'язок допоможе нам покращити його.
This prototype of the first generation. Therefore, your feedback will help us improve it.
З технічними питаннями або рекомендаціями пишіть на електронну адресу, яку ви знайдете в кінці цього відео.
With technical questions or recommendations and write to the email address you will find at the end of this video.
Ваш відгук і поради допоможуть нам вдосконалити цей пристрій для майбутніх користувачів.
Your feedback and tips will help us improve this device for future users.
Thank you for watching this presentation.
Дякую за перегляд презентації.